stay that way.
Star Wars Eclipse is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Quantic Dream, known for their expertise in creating deeply branching narratives. Set during the High Republic era, often referred to as the Golden Age of the Jedi, the game promises to offer players a unique experience in an uncharted region of the Outer Rim. Players will have the opportunity to see the galaxy through the eyes of an ensemble cast of multiple, charismatic playable characters, each with their own morality, personality, motivations, and impact upon each other and the story at large. The game aims to provide a deeply branching narrative where every decision can have dramatic repercussions on the journey. Dark Mass is a first-person psychological horror game developed by Path Games, set entirely underwater. Players assume the role of Alice, a deep-sea explorer who, alongside her brother Reed, discovers the remains of a shipwreck revealed after an earthquake. Beneath the wreckage lies a sunken manor, eerily untouched despite centuries submerged. As Alice ventures inside, she realizes she isn't alone. An implacable presence lurks in the shadows, bound to the manor by a dark curse. To escape, Alice must uncover the manor's tragic past, solve puzzles inspired by historical torture rituals, and make moral decisions that will define her fate.
What was that? I think I'm not alone down here.
Cthulhu. The Cosmic Abyss is an upcoming horror investigation game developed by Big Bad Wolf Studio and published by Nacon. Set in the near future, the game plunges players into the heart of the ancient city of Relic to prevent the awakening of the evil that resides there. Players take on the role of Noah, tasked with investigating the mysterious disappearance of miners in the depths of the Pacific Ocean. With the assistance of an AI companion named Key, players will explore the vast labyrinthine prison of Relic, an ancient sunken city of immense proportions, and resist the creeping madness caused by Cthulhu's influence.
Noah, stabilize your breathing rate. Focus on my voice. Vital signs critical. Stay with me, Noah.
Astropulse Reincarnation was announced as a single-player, sci-fi third-person shooter RPG set on a war-torn future Earth. Developed by Imaginary Studios, the game aimed to be part of a larger transmedia universe, including short films, comic books, and graphic novels. The narrative was set to span billions of years, tracing the impact of a mysterious cosmic energy known as Astropulse that arrived on Earth via meteorite 250 million years ago, drastically altering Earth's biological evolution and reshaping human civilization. The Fating of Nicole Wilson is an upcoming story-driven folk horror adventure game developed by 101 Games and published by Daedalic Entertainment. The game follows Britt, a teenager feeling left behind in her backwater hometown, who lands a ghost hunting job at the secluded Timberline Hotel. She hopes to capture footage that will make her famous. However, when her employer is hospitalized, Britt must handle the investigation alone. As she arrives at the desolate, crumbling estate, Britt quickly realizes there are more dangerous forces at play than any supernatural entity.
Friends?
No, but you need to be careful of more than just ghosts.
Emily, this place is cursed. I can't stay here one more minute.
What is it?
Come on. There's a case that makes you, and a case that breaks you. This one did both.
Project Grey is an upcoming open-world action-adventure game developed by the independent Korean developer Indie. The game is set on the planet Asirma, where an advanced alien civilization known as the Grey has appeared. Players take on the role of Goloso, a native of Asirma who gains special abilities through the assistance of the Grey. However, upon uncovering hidden secrets behind this exchange, Goloso embarks on a mission to drive out the alien invaders. The game showcases a rich, immersive environment with dynamic weather systems, intricate combat mechanics, and expansive exploration opportunities. Industria 2 is a forthcoming narrative-driven first-person shooter developed by Bleakmill and published by HeadUp. The game continues the story of Nora, who finds herself stranded in a parallel dimension dominated by a malevolent artificial intelligence known as Atlas. Players will navigate a world characterized by industrial decay set within a vast boreal landscape, intertwined with sprawling mechanical structures. The gameplay emphasizes immersive, slow-paced exploration with physics-based interactions, crafting mechanics, and a diegetic inventory system.
Nora, what was Atlas made for in the first place? Before it became this?
It was a sorting algorithm meant to scrape the universe base layer for data. I mean, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dimensions.
I guess it didn't stay that way.
Oh
Project Jinyiwei is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Kangmo Game Entertainment. Set during the Ming Dynasty, the game follows a Jinyiwei protagonist, a member of the Imperial Secret Police, who becomes entangled in a conspiracy related to the events of that era. Gameplay emphasizes stealth and assassination mechanics, allowing players to move silently, scale walls, traverse rooftops, and perform stealth takedowns. The combat system incorporates elements such as blocking, counterattacking, executions, and dodging, while managing resources like True Chi and Inner Breath. Breathedge 2 is an ironic, retro-futuristic space survival game, developed by Red Ruin Softworks and published by Hype Train Digital. Continuing the story of the man as he faces epic intergalactic challenges, Players will embark on a mission to dismantle the Breathedge Corporation without succumbing to death or insanity. The game features multiple distinct zones, each with unique rules, resources, and exploration opportunities, including various star systems and colorful planets. Players can manage and upgrade their spaceship, expand its capabilities, and equip new compartments. The Mound Omen of Cthulhu is an upcoming first-person cooperative horror game developed by Ace Team and published by Nacon. Inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's novella The Mound, the game immerses players in a cursed jungle teeming with supernatural entities that distort reality and challenge sanity. Players assume the roles of explorers on a quest to uncover a legendary underground city rumored to house priceless treasures. Prior to each mission, teams prepare aboard their galleon by selecting appropriate weapons and equipment.
Why did you shoot? Why did you shoot him?
Animal Use Protocol is an upcoming 3D first-person, narrative-focused survival horror game developed and published by the Brotherhood. Players take on the role of Pen, a hyper-intelligent chimpanzee leading a desperate escape of lab animals from the nightmarish Anchorage Station, a failing research facility filled with lurking terrors. Armed with wits, a gravity manipulation tool reminiscent of Half-Life's gravity gun, and accompanied by a scrappy rat companion named Trip, who communicates via a text-to-speech device, players must stealthily navigate the dystopian environment, scavenging resources, crafting tools, and uncovering the truth behind the facility's horrors.
You're sure this is the right way?
With indignation, pathfinding, very good. Better than smelly hate. Better than run! Paralyzed in terror. Smelly hate, run!
The Relic First Guardian is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Project Cloud Games and published by Perp Games. Set in a dark fantasy world, the game immerses players in a narrative-rich environment where they assume the role of a guardian tasked with protecting a powerful relic. The gameplay emphasizes challenging combat, strategic decision-making, and exploration of intricately designed environments. Players will encounter formidable foes and unravel the mysteries surrounding the relic, all while navigating a world filled with lore and danger. Alkahest is an upcoming first-person action-adventure RPG developed by Push On. Set in a murky medieval world, the game focuses on satisfying melee combat within highly interactive environments. Players assume the role of the youngest son of a petty lord, embarking on a journey to prove their worth by investigating unusual goblin raids on the county border. The game emphasizes exploration of realistic locations, learning alchemy to craft explosives, potions, and weapon coatings, and engaging in combat where environmental interactions play a significant role. Kemuri is an upcoming supernatural online cooperative action player versus environment, PvE, game developed by Unseen, a studio founded by Ikumi Nakamura, known for her work on titles like Okami and The Evil Within. Set in a vibrant urban environment where the real world merges with the supernatural realm of yokai, mysterious creatures from Japanese folklore, the game invites players to become yokai hunters. Utilizing a special ability called the Fox Window, players can perceive and interact with these hidden entities, engaging in battles, negotiations, and even acquiring yokai to harness their powers. Tempest Rising is an upcoming real-time strategy, RTS game, developed by Slipgate Ironworks and 2B Games, and published by 3D Realms and Knight's Peak. Inspired by RTS classics of the 1990s and 2000s, the game is set in an alternate history 1997, following a nuclear World War III that resulted from an escalated Cuban Missile Crisis. In the aftermath, a mysterious and beneficial plant-like energy source called Tempest begins to spread across the irradiated areas of the globe. Players can command one of 3 unique factions, each with distinct approaches to combat and economy.
Inferior life forms will be activated. Fine. Let them come.
Renown is an upcoming multiplayer survival game set in a vast, ever-changing medieval world. Players start with nothing and must gather resources, build structures ranging from simple shacks to entire fortresses, and engage in skill-based melee combat to survive and expand their influence. The game emphasizes competitive, close-quarters combat, with a system that's easy to learn but challenging to master. Beyond combat and building, players can raid neighboring structures, craft a variety of items, from basic wooden clubs to complex siege engines like trebuchets, and customize their characters and banners to display their unique identity. Luna Abyss is a narrative-driven, first-person action-adventure game developed by Bonsai Collective. Players assume the role of a prisoner sentenced to explore a derelict megastructure deep beneath the surface of the mimic moon, Luna. Tasked with recovering forgotten technology from within the abyss and the lost colony it consumed, every move is overseen by an artificial prison guard named Aelin. The game features intense, fast-paced bullet hell combat against twisted cosmic horrors, set within a vast, derelict colony that holds dark secrets and a haunting past.
Come, wanderer, step into the drift. Let me share with you a fragment of my infinite knowledge.
SHOWA American Story is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Netcom Games. Set in an alternate history where Japan's economic dominance has led to the cultural colonization of the United States, the game unfolds in a reimagined 1980s America, infused with Japanese culture. Players assume the role of Choko Chigusa, a teenage girl mysteriously revived from the dead, who embarks on a journey across a post-apocalyptic landscape teeming with zombies, monsters, and diverse human survivors. The narrative delves into themes of identity, cultural amalgamation, and survival in a world where societal norms have collapsed. Khiimori is an upcoming adventure simulation game developed by Aesir Interactive and Nighton Games. Set in the 13th century Mongolia, players take on the role of a brave courier rider navigating the vast and diverse landscapes of the Mongolian steppes. The game emphasizes the bond between the rider and their horses, allowing players to tame, breed, and train horses with specialized abilities to explore various terrains, including wide steppes, snowy peaks, and scorching deserts. Players will cultivate their nomad camp, complete missions, and build their legacy as an ancient courier rider.